Sugar Mama Chronicles, yeah.
Welcome to Sugar Mama Chronicles. What you drinking? Well, today I'm not really. This morning, actually, I'm not drinking anything because I've been drinking coffee and hot chocolate all night. I'm working third shift right now and need to stay up because I am taking care of some children. So, gotta make sure I'm up. Can't be sleeping on a job. Anywho, today. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. And I would like to say, I'm back. Just for a little while. I'm trying to get this channel up and running the right way because I actually enjoy doing this. But if you guys want to support my channel, you can find me on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. It'll cost you $1, a dime, nothing. Come over there and support your girl. Subscribe, watch, listen. Anywho, and I'm on Facebook. You can like, comment, and share. But if you want to support my channel financially so I can grow, hit me at the Cash App at $ Sugar Mama Chronicles. That's $ Sugar Mama Chronicles. So today, we are going to get into this show, Bel-Air. It is a spin-off from the comedy show Bel-Air that came on back in the 90s with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. They made a drama out of it. If you guys didn't know, it's over there on Peacock. And let me tell you something, this show is so good. It is really, 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 really good. But they're on season 2. So if you haven't seen season 1, go over there to Peacock and watch season 1 so you can catch up, so you can get over there and watch season 2 because they didn't miss a beat from season 1 to season 2. And today I'm going to give my review, and I'm going to let my brothers over here at Big Gold Belt Media. Their names are Niger and Adversary. They are giving their review on Bel-Air. So I'm going to be like interjecting my review on this show, which is, really, really good. So I just wanted to come to you guys and encourage you to really watch this show. This is season 2, and they already this is season 2, episode 1 that they are doing commentary on. So, without further ado, let my boys give their commentary.
To know that this series returned back the immediate next year, now in this year, and we didn't have to have a long wait because sometimes they can cook it up for a long time. You're waiting for a year to two, and then the momentum that it had can fizzle out. But I
Yeah,
think this was right timing, and I'm very excited to check out this entire season.
this season. Yeah, no, I agree. I think as far as reboots go, this is the blueprint for anybody, however they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Especially given the fact that it was originally a sitcom and they were able to evolve it into a drama, but
yeah,
it's still the same characters, it's still the same scenery, it's still the same overall
yeah,
storyline, but just it's approached differently. Like it's brilliant, bro. Like the same thing I was saying last year. Like I just did, my personal view. I think it's brilliant. I think a lot more shows should be following this blueprint. This is how you keep it exciting and interesting for the fans. It
yeah,
doesn't get monotonous and boring and feel like it's running on or dragging on too much. Every character has their own, adventure or storyline that they got to go through, but they're still able to do the overarching storyline and bring everyone in together. It's just from every angle, it's amazing. And I feel like even with this first episode, literally they picked right up from where the last one left off. It didn't miss a beat. It didn't feel, nothing felt forced or different or, oh, they tried to put this in here to appease this crowd or that crowd. Like they just doing their thing.
Yeah, if it don't broke, don't fix
Don't
it.
fix
And
it.
and I think to the kudos of Peacock, and I think have set the bar in
Mhm.
reviving or reusing IPs or just anything of that sort. There's been a bunch of different content that has kind of drew my interest just because of what they were able to do with this. Now, granted, yeah, we all were huge Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fans, and then coming to Bel-Air, we had a reservation. Then this was a success story, but then understanding that this was only going to open up the gates for others to want to do the same. And I think again, this has been the blueprint. And then
Yeah.
there's a Carol Baskins and Joe Azad. So Joe and Carol has a show also on Peacock, which we know about that, sort of reality show slash documentary that was on Netflix, and they kind of took that and made it a dramatized version. And I thought that was really good, to the same extent as saying like you took something of a different sort of medium,
Yeah.
and evolved it into a series, and it just has worked. And hopefully we get 3, 4, 5 more seasons of this show, because so far they're off to a good start. But as you mentioned, we pick up right off where where season finale of season one, the episode 10, the season finale of season one. But 2 weeks out, after all that happened, we won't need to recap everything that happened in terms of last season, but we're picking up where we have Will, which by the end of by the same introduction we had Will in episode one of season one, we have him sitting on the throne, except now it's spinning.
Yeah. I like
Before it was just a panning shot coming in. They were playing J. Cole, but now this one's spinning and
Mhm.
listening to Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, and they threw the Nipsey in there.
Right.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with Nipsey. But like I think the change of dynamics here is that like it was more or less felt like it was a linear shot to the throne. And now this is more of a, well, it don't always go as planned. So that's why things are swirling here, because we see that, well, Will's claim to the throne isn't just going to be as easy as he thought it was going to be. And obviously this is a nod to the whole like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sort of moniker here. He doesn't really get to claim that yet, because it's just not an easy walk in the park as he thought it would be, or as the series sort of foreshadows in season one. So now you're coming in off of this, like as I said, this swirling intro to the difference of what season one was. But and you all get in the comments, let us know your thoughts about each of our talking points tonight on this recap review here. We'll definitely be in the comments engaging with you all. But we got Will waking up on the couch.
Mhm.
Not so much like the mansion here, because it's been 2 weeks and he has been out of the Banks mansion because of the conflict he's had with Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil and Lou, for lying to him, and even his mom and Viv, and everybody having this secret, and he's sort of being the last one to be involved with it, and thus he felt like his whole entire life was a lie. But with that being said, he still understands the importance of, he needs to be a man. He needs to be able to provide for his own. So yes, he's on the couch. He's living with Jazz. He's eating carry out. He's in good spirit. He's fly. He's walking in what they said, South LA. So like he's in the city. He's hollering at folks. It's a completely different dynamic than what he has been sort of I don't know what's the word, privileged in Bel Air. But it is very similar to his upbringing in Philly. I'm not saying LA and Philly are the same, but I'm saying he's a city dude.
The
So he
elements.
gets this.
Yeah.
He
The
gets this.
elements.
Yeah, there's definitely relatable elements here. But yeah, he's far from Bel Air here. It's been 2 weeks. And with all of this is happening, we know that he is taking time to process. And he's talking to everybody except for Uncle Phil, as we get this sort of commentary within the Banks house, as they're kind of collecting about how they're going to go about for Ashley's party. Let me kind of throw it to you here, as we see this thing kind of setting up with Will getting some money. He's doing well. Is he get he's passing out money left and right. He giving homegirl at the register a little bit of tip. We get
Yeah.
introduced to a new character, JB, at this fish shop. And he also gives Will some money. and he talks about his plan into meeting his guy Doc. Now, before we actually know what happened in this episode, what did you think about this as change? What did you think about the introduction to Will now this season? Like, what's your thoughts going on here?
I liked it. I liked it because they kept it linear as far as maintaining the storyline and progressing the storyline, but they were able to also shift and show Will in a different light, which births additional routes to the story, if you will. Um, Initially, when I saw the money exchanging, I thought he was hustling. I was like, oh, my man pumping dope now, that. And as you watch and it progresses, you see, okay, he's not selling drugs. He playing basketball. However, that's the exact situation or type of situation that got him where he is now. Like, this was the same thing he was doing in Philly that caused you to have to get flown out to LA. I also like the dynamic between him and Carlton, where
hold on, we're not there yet, brother. Slow your roll here. Slow your roll.
I guess keeping with the intro, not going too far into everything, but just keep it with the intro. Just the dynamic of where season one, they're button heads and Carlton can't stand them, and you now see the season 2 intro, and it's almost like opposite, like, oh dag, it's, you know what I mean? It's a different, again, like, they're continuing the story, but they're also shifting and pivoting certain things to birth additional routes to follow the story. So I thought it was very well done.
Since you're going to just completely avoid the question at hand here, what is your thought about the exchange between him and JB, this new character that we meet, this exchange of money that's happening inside this fish shop, and him saying, I need to meet your guy, Doc? What is going through your mind at this point? Now, I know you mentioned about, like, what he's done in Philly, but, like, what are you thinking exactly in this moment when this is happening?
Yeah, like I said, in that moment, I'm thinking he's hustling. And then he said, yo, I gotta see Doc. I'm thinking that's the plug. He asked him, man, you asking him to see the plug. Like, that's literally how they made it look. So those were my initial thoughts.
So what's your thoughts about it not going in that direction then? Just to foreshadow just a little bit.
Yeah, I liked it. It shows creativity. Like, you can take a regularly used scenario and still give it some elements that make it something different. So on the surface, literally, it looks as if he's selling drugs. As it progresses, you find out that's not the case, but then now causes you to say, Dad, that was clever how they presented it, because they made it look almost the same way, but then it's something totally different.
Yeah, I mean, because this show's done one thing very consistent and not be typical.
Hang on, one second, bro. Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay. My bad, bro.
All right, if you ever gotta do a break, just do a hard cut so I can be able to edit it right.
Okay.
So one thing that this show does very consistent is that it doesn't go the typical route. Exactly. In last season, we've seen a lot of that. Things you really thought was going to go in one trajectory and end up